Hey guys, and welcome back everybody to the brand new album reaction. This time obviously we're gonna be checking out Rosie by Rose. So I'm sorry that I couldn't get to this one like right away, and I didn't react to it right after I checked out the main title tracks. So but yeah, it's a long album, so I also knew that I would need like a long time to react to it, like to sit down and just listen to the whole thing without interruptions. And also, like, I prefer on the days when I react to long albums to not do any other music reactions, because that way you might feel kind of overloaded with different music and lose your ability to like really understand if you like the song or not. But in any case, let's begin today. So we're going to be just like with the previous albums, so we're gonna be, well, I will be pausing during my listening to make all the comments, and also I will be listening to each song just once, yeah, to make the video shorter. Although in terms of the lyrics, I think I'll get everything right away, because I think most of the album is going to be in English, but I don't know. So yeah, let's begin. But before we continue, make sure you check out my Patreon, where you can find more than 1,000 of my exclusive reaction videos, including more than 15 of some of the most popular K-dramas, which all of us really love and enjoy, various reality and variety shows featuring your favorite artists, then of course exclusive live stage reactions that I don't post here on YouTube, they only go to Patreon, dance shows like Street and Woman Fighter, of course, how can we go without them, and finally more than 30k movies. And no matter what genre or which specific movie you're looking for, I'm pretty sure I've reacted to it already. So if you want to check it out, head over to my Patreon using one of the links down below. Thank you, and now back to the video. Obviously we're going to be skipping the ones that I've already heard. So the first one is 3 a.m. Not the longest one, guys. I'm looking at the time right there. Not the longest one.
I just saw a red flag. Gonna pretend I didn't see that. Cause is it really that bad? I need you really that bad.
Oh, guys, okay, I don't know how it's going to develop later, but so far I'm enjoying just a simple guitar and her voice, and it's already somehow giving me these 2010s type of punk rock vibes. Well, not really all the way punk rock, but you know, I think the whole album is actually going to be pretty cohesive, and it will have that kind of older feel to it. And also curious to find out if any song is going to top number one girl for me, because that one is just
pretend I didn't see that. Cause is it really that bad? I need you really that bad. So can we keep
guys, it's really, you know, oh, I'm pausing so much already. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. I love all the small details in her voice. I think that's what really makes her singing, apart from many other factors, really interesting and engaging, because like if you listen very closely, there are so many things going on that she's doing with her voice, right? It's like the subtleties in maybe how she's saying a certain word, or how she's breathing in, or maybe like how she's ending a phrase. It's so complex. But even if you don't really like actively focus on it and try to understand what's going on, you still perceive it subconsciously. And again, you find it interesting. That's why I think her singing sounds very interesting. Nice, okay. Maybe a second guitar there.
That bad. Don't wanna run to, take my makeup off and say goodnight to. Don't wanna pretty talking ugly cry to. The world can roll their eyes, but there's no use. I just want it to be you. When it's 3 a.m. and I'm losing myself in my mind again. The one who gives me love that is bulletproof. The world can roll their eyes, but there's no use. I just want it to be you.
Right, very interesting, very interesting. So the chorus really didn't sound like what I expected after hearing just the verse. So let's go to the beginning actually.
You really, really that bad. I need you really, really that bad.
Wow, so right there, bad. Like during the second half of that ad, I really like how she slightly increased the power and it just and some vibrato as well. Wow, it sounds so good to me. Listen to it.
I need you really, really that bad.
Ooh, it's like, you know, like adding the throttle, guys. It's like, ooh, so nice. So because of it and because of how her voice sounds here, you can tell
I need you really, really.
it feels like she's pretty close to the microphone. It feels kind of unfiltered, right? So there's not many effects going on. But then as the chorus hits, it all of a sudden she's kind of further away, you know? She's kind of singing from the distance to us, right? There's that effect. You see? You see it's kind of like a little further. Also, like the bassy elements, they're really quite prominent, and again, not something that I would expect. So again, it's far. And then, kind of a little closer. Here, really far away, echoey, and then. Wow, nice. Listen. Wow, such an interesting flow right there, guys, together with a great melody.
Kiss me on my face, talk shit about the world with me all day. Even when I'm putting you through hell, say I'm not like anyone else.
Wow, really love how the melody, the instrumental develops. Listen, some new layers, like it sounds fuller. Wow.
Words roll off my tongue. You're everything I need and it's so dumb. And even when you're putting me through hell, I'm not like anyone else. The one I run to, take my makeup off and say goodnight.
Okay.
The one I'm pretty talking ugly cry to. The world can roll their
Kind of delayed a little bit there. I did like the hit, but I missed. Okay, so this was 3am. Let's see. So, as always, guys, for me, subjectively, for my personal musical taste, I like this one a lot. Oh, yeah, guys, I did. So, maybe I like the chorus a little less than everything else just because the verses were just so outstanding and I really connected to the melodies there. I connected to the flow. I like how we could hear her voice being kind of closer to the microphone. But the chorus sounds pretty interesting as well. Like it really, I think, you know, without the chorus like this, the song would sound very different. I'm struggling to explain what exactly I'm feeling, what kind of vibes I'm getting from the chorus, but like it's necessary. I think really, if we just had the same guitar, if her voice sounded the same, it would feel like really, really different. So she wanted to go for this vibe, and so that's why the chorus is like this. Yeah. All right. Wow, such a strong beginning, guys. Already, I'm pausing so much, I'm talking so much. Awesome. So now let's continue to the next track. Right, so this one is called 2 Years. And again, not the longest one, guys. Unfortunately, under 3 minutes. Okay.
How did it all fall apart? You were right here before, in my arms. Now you're invisible, but the heartbreak's physical. Got a place, moved away, somewhere with a different code, different state, still feels miserable. God, it's so chemical. All that I know is I can't let you go.
Wow, wow. Do you hear that effect in the background?
It's been 2 years since you
Let's actually rewind a bit.
all that I know is I can't let you go. It's been 2 years and you're still not gone. Doesn't make sense that I can't move on. Yeah, I try, but this love never dies. 2 years since you've been in my bed, even at a funeral for you in my head. Yeah, I try, but this love never dies. Another night, another vice. Even try with someone new, someone nice. They'll always hate the fact that you ruined everybody after you.
Wow. Oh, guys, the lyrics. Whoa. Whoa, it's heavy.
Ruined everybody after you. I'm always coming back to you. It's been 2 years and you're still not gone. Doesn't make sense that I can't move on. Yeah, I try, but this love never dies. 2 years since you've been in my bed, even at a funeral for you in my
Interesting.
head. Yeah, I try, but this love never dies. And I'm never gonna let you go. Maybe I'm just sick and this is how it's gonna be. Maybe this is all I know, and I know it's not you, it's me. Cause it's been 2 years and you're still not gone. Doesn't make sense that I can't move on. Yeah, I try, but this love never dies. It's been 2 years since you've been
One nice harmony there.
dies. It's been 2 years since you've been in my bed, even at a funeral for you in my head. Yeah, I try, but this love never dies.
Right. So this was 2 years, and yeah, you can tell my reaction to this one was very different. I wasn't even pausing that much. So here I still enjoyed her voice. Of course, I really enjoy her tone. That harmony at the end was really nice, but everything else, like, I didn't really connect it to the melodies here. The flow of the song overall, it didn't feel like a song for me. So definitely don't see myself listening to this one in the future. But once again, it's just my personal opinion about this one, how I perceive it, right? It's not a bad song, it's just how I feel about it. So yeah, this one didn't quite work, unfortunately. But I found myself really focusing on the lyrics, and man, I think it's like heartbreak is going to be the theme of the whole album, because everything that we've heard so far, except from Apate, is is connected to that in one way or another. So let's continue to the next one now. Right, so the next one, Drinks Her Coffee, and it's 2 minutes long, guys. It's so short. Why? Okay.
Standing in the corner of a crowded place. This is boring. Till I heard your name and now I'm saying
Oh, interesting chords playing in the background right there.
Standing in the corner of a
Oh, nice, 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 nice. I kind of like this this kind of groove. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it really what it feels like to me. It's as if my brain is kind of creating some additional beats right there, and it feels faster than it actually is. Oh, pretty nice, pretty nice.
We're just friends, it's okay, kinda weird how my night changes. It's just me starting to see you in a different light. I know we can't say what we mean.
Listen to the instrumental and those ambient sounds right there. They really fill the instrumental nicely. You like that a lot.
I know we can't say what we mean, but I'm happy that you're here tonight. I'm feeling so good at a bad party. We don't have to talk. I know what you want me. Gotta keep it nice. We cannot be naughty. We could get drinks or we could get coffee. Feeling so good at a bad party. We don't have to talk. I know what you want me. Gotta keep it nice. We cannot be naughty. We could get drinks or we could get coffee.
Yeah, guys. This one is really about the flow, this the cadence of how she's singing. This is right? How she's creating a lot of rhythm with just her singing. Nice.
We could get drinks or we could get coffee. Is it so wrong? I've been thinking about you all day.
Nice. Again. This is so wrong. Listen to that subtle harmony there.
Is it so wrong? I've been thinking
Wow. Okay. Whoa.
about you all day.
Or was it? Is it so wrong?
Is it so
Is it? Sorry.
wrong? I've been thinking about you all day. Yesterday and today and tomorrow. Is it
Nice.
so wrong? I've been bending
Come on. Woo. Guys, this is so interesting. This is so cool. Yeah. Wow. This one is so rhythmical.
thinking about you all day, yesterday and today and tomorrow. Is it so wrong? I've been spending the truth all day, yesterday and today and tomorrow. Is it just me starting to see you in a different light? I know we can't say what we mean, but you know that I made it right. I'm feeling so good at a bad party. We don't have to talk. I know that you want me. Gotta keep it nice. We cannot be naughty. We could get drinks or we could get coffee. Feeling so good at a bad party. We don't have to talk. I know that you want me. Gotta keep it nice. We cannot be naughty. We could get drinks or we could get coffee. Drinks, coffee, drinks, coffee, drinks, or coffee. Just call me, yeah, drinks.
Just call me, yeah.
Drinks, coffee, drinks, or coffee. Just call me, yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So this was drinks or coffee. Nice. Whoa, such a different feel from the previous two, right? Right? Yeah, I love how she emphasized all the rhythmical elements in this one. Like the instrumental also supported that. It was pretty well, every instrumental is rhythmical, right? There is rhythm if you think about it. But yeah, just how the beats were spaced out enough, how there was like an empty space and she was just filling it out with the rhythm that she was creating with her voice, and then like the kick, the would come in and emphasize the beat. Really cool, really awesome. Kind of disappointed that it's so short, but maybe, I don't know, like having this one with the full structure of also including the bridge would somehow feel different. No, not yeah, guys, I like my songs to be on the longer side, so of course ideally I would wish for this one to be longer, but it is what it is. So for my personal musical taste, I liked it, guys. I enjoyed it a lot, and despite it being short, I'm definitely going to continue listening to this one. So yeah, wow, ooh, great. Let's continue to the next one, and the next one is Game Boy. Again, guys, under 3 minutes. pretty full with the bass, right?
The time of my life, if loving you was a jump, yeah, I probably died 110 times. Gave you my favorite memories, yeah, I hate the way I let you inside. Just so you could take it for granted. 2 years now, I understand it.
Wow, 2 years, again 2 years.
2 years now, I understand it. Yeah, you'll always be a game boy. These days I don't wanna play, boy. Say what you wanna say. You're never gonna change. You'll only ever be a heartbreak, heartbreak. Yeah, you'll only ever be a heartbreak, heartbreak. Yeah, you got a little too good, acting like a good guy.
I think this one is really dancey. Like, let me hear it.
You'll only ever be a heartbreak, heartbreak.
Yeah, again, there's this constant rhythm, right? And the kicks, the bassy kicks are pretty prominent. So I think you could create a pretty interesting choreography to this one.
Yeah, you got a little too good, acting like a good guy. And I bought it for a minute, but it isn't what you made it look like.
Guys, her voice is just so good. It's crazy.
You got a cute face, look at me.
Oh, sorry, I didn't
You
rewind.
made it look like. And I bought it for a minute, but it isn't what you made it look like. You got a cute face, look at me entertain. No way you said my name, won't lie, I felt amazing. But you took my love for granted, and it took me 2 years to understand it. Yeah, you'll always be a game boy. These days I don't wanna play, boy. Say what you wanna say. You're never gonna change. You'll only ever be a heartbreak. Yeah, you'll always be a game boy. All day, get me on a chase, boy. Say what you wanna say. You're never gonna change. You'll only ever be a heartbreak. Shame on me, should've known better. I let you play me whatever.
Wow, nice flow here. Ooh.
Change, you'll only ever be a heartbreak. Shame on me, should've known better. I let you play me whatever. Something's just meant to be, kinda like you and me. Yeah. Thought you would love me forever. I should've known you would never. Something's just meant to be, kinda like you and me. Yeah, you'll always be a game boy. These days I don't wanna play, boy. Say what you wanna say. You're never gonna change. You'll only ever be a heartbreak. Yeah, you'll always be a game boy. All day, get me on a chase, boy. Say what you wanna say. You're never gonna change. You'll only ever be a heartbreak, heartbreak. You'll only ever be a heartbreak, heartbreak.
Okay. Interesting, this one. So I enjoyed the grooviness of it. I definitely enjoyed her voice and the melodies, but at the same time, just like you noticed, I also wasn't really saying that much here. So with this one, I feel like I liked the whole thing, but there wasn't anything specifically that I was like, oh wow, this is just insanely good. Everything was just evenly pretty good, you know? So again, I think I will continue listening to this one, but I can't say I really love it. I like it. I liked it right now. I definitely enjoyed it, and I think it's going to grow on me even more later. But at the same time, it's such an easy listen. I think it could really suit any kind of mood because it's bouncy and groovy enough where you could listen to it while in a pretty good mood or like moving, going somewhere, or in the background. It's a pretty I think universal song. Like it could suit any kind of situation almost. So, and there's also of course the sadness, right, from the lyrics and some melodies. So yeah, nice again, bringing a new vibe, a new feel to the album, adding to the variety. Yeah, I'm just trying to think again, like what specifically made me feel this way. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of like the whole thing pretty evenly. Yeah, so let's continue to the next one now. Right, guys, here we go. So stay a little longer. 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. It reminds me so much of Someone Like You by Adele. This intro. Maybe same chords, same notes. Just rearranged.
Stay a little longer, take a little longer to pack up your bags.
Oh yeah,
moving too fast.
I thought it was going to be about this.
Wanna hate you, so I don't have to miss you or make a mistake.
Guys, come on, listen. Listen to how she's expressing the words. Listen to the emotions behind her singing. Wow.
I don't have to miss you or make a mistake, so someone's to blame. I can't stand these four walls without you inside them. Build us a castle, then leave me in silence. What if I tangled some rope on your feet into the ocean, 'cause I'm in too deep. Please, won't you stay a little longer, babe. Don't walk away when I'm here calling your name.
Guys, come on. Wow. This is going all out. This is pretty similar to Number One Girl, and just listen to how raw the vocals are. There's really so little going on in terms of effects, right? Not much reverb, pretty much no echo, right? And she's not redoing the takes where she had a little bit of rasp in her voice. Like you can hear there's some impurities, like some imperfections in how she's producing the tone, but she's keeping those takes in because they really convey the emotions. Wow. Again.
Please, won't you stay a little longer, babe. Don't walk away when I'm here calling your name. I'm fragile, I'm speechless, don't leave me in pieces.
Wow. Wow, how it rose and then like that, like this speechless in pieces. Wow.
Speechless, don't leave me in pieces. Already having enough trouble breathing. Please, won't you stay a little longer, babe. Walk a little slower, stand a little closer, so I can convince you the minute I kiss you. Speak a little softer, so I don't have to answer, and make it okay before you can say I can't stand these walls without you inside them. Build us a castle, then leave me in silence. What if I tangled some rope around your feet into the ocean, 'cause I'm in too deep. Please, won't you stay a little longer, babe. I'll be
I like this progression of the instrumental. So first of all, just because it brings some variety, it's not the same as the first time we heard the chorus, and secondly, it feels like it's progressing, it's leading somewhere, you know. Maybe there is going to be even more intensity in the instrumentals later towards the end of the song. Nice. Okay.
trouble
nice melody there. The guitar sounds great too.
Stay a little longer, take a little longer to back up your bags. You're moving too fast, make me wanna hate you, so I don't have to miss you or make a mistake, so someone's to blame. Please, won't you stay a little longer, babe? I'll be okay. You say it's written all over my face. I'm fragile, I'm speechless, don't leave me.
Wow, actually here guys, there's some of that echo effect, or something that kind of sounds like an echo of her voice, or maybe it's just like another sound that's producing the same note as what she's singing. But listen to that, there's like this ambience right now.
I'm fragile, I'm speechless,
Right?
don't leave me in pieces. Already having enough trouble breathing. Please, won't you stay a little longer, babe?
Guys, you remember what I said in the beginning? I don't know if any song will come close to Only One Girl. Well, I don't even have to say anything. It's this one. It's this one. So, wow, this one is heavy, and it's really one of those songs that really demands your attention. You just gotta sit down and listen to it. I don't think it's really possible to listen to it in the background. You know, it just doesn't work. It consumes you when you're listening to her voice. How she's delivering every single line is just like, you just dive deep in her world, in her story for these 4 minutes. And thank God the song is actually on the longer side. Wow. So for me, subjectively, I really, really, really like this one. I love it, seriously. And yeah, really, guys, of course, like, the melodies are good here. The instrumental sounds pretty interesting. I like the design, but how she's expressing every word is just unreal. Maybe it's the fact that I understand what she's singing right away, so I can really like connect how she's expressing, or how she's, those details in the sound production to the word and the meaning of the word. And I'm like, oh yeah, it makes sense to sing this particular word in that way, maybe it's that or something else, but just like, she's such an incredible singer, just amazing. Okay, let's continue to the next one. Right, so the next one is not the same, and I even needed like a few minutes to just sit down and chill, after hearing the previous song. So let's continue. Wow, that one was really impactful.
Say what you want to, babe, but you know that you're talking in circles. Show me lies like we okay. Promise till your face turns purple that you gon' love me. One day you gon' love me right. Shame on me for trusting you once, trusting you twice. Yeah, we had only and nothing but time, but some things just change overnight. I don't know who you think you're kidding, babe. Ain't not the same, not the same. We had good days and light on no side, but you fucked up and
Wow, interesting flow, right? Throughout this part. Like, the rhythm is not very obvious. The opposite of one of the previous songs.
You think you're kidding, babe? You're not the same, not the same, not the same. Pick it up, drop your keys, come and get your stuff, yeah. Find a new heart to confide in. To let me down, get tiring. I keep on walking through all of the memories that I had with you, and I don't miss it. The way you brought my love. Yeah, we had only and nothing but time, but some things just change overnight. I don't know who you think you're kidding, babe. Yeah, you're not the same, not the same. We had good days and light on our side.
Yeah, really, everything feels pretty similar, right? Like, there's no obvious verse and chorus. Everything just kind of flows evenly.
That you fucked up and you know that I'm right. I don't know who you think you're kidding, babe. No, you're not the same, not the same, not the same. Oh, what a shame, nothing's the same. All of my love, you put it to waste. And you can keep pointing the finger. Thought it'd be us, go figure. We had only and nothing but time, but some things just change overnight. I don't know who you think you're kidding, babe. Yeah, you're not the same, not the same. We had good days and light on our side. That you fucked up and you know that I'm right. I don't know who you think you're kidding, babe. No, you're not the same, not the same, not the same.
Wow, this one is quite unique. This one really stands out from the album, at least so far. Wow. Yeah, just because it's just so even, right? It just kind of has the same intensity through the whole song. The instrumental sounds very, very similar. It doesn't change much. There's many repetitions of the same parts, like, and I don't even know if it's the chorus repeating or some other parts, like the verses sometimes repeating. Not really sure. So for me, subjectively, this one didn't quite work. I didn't connect to it. So don't see myself listening to it in the future. But I think if you enjoy at least a part of it, then you'll like the whole thing, because again, the whole thing sounds very similar to, like, every part sounds similar to another part. So, like, if you like the song from the beginning, then you instantly know you'll like the whole thing. Yeah, wow, but still very interesting experience. Like, yeah, it's not rhythmical at all. I even found myself kind of having to keep maintaining this rhythm, right, that I was picking up from the guitar, because sometimes how she was playing with that rhythm and how she was singing around the rhythm was a little confusing, so I had to, like, dun, 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 kind of keep it in my head, you know. Wow, yeah, interesting song. Let's continue now to the next one. Right, so it's called Call It The End. Call It The End. And again, a pretty short one.
Crossroad, and we don't know which way to go. Part of me lost hope, and part of me just can't let go. We said we'd cross those bridges when they came.
Whoa.
Now it's time to get a name. You're at a crossroad. So baby, let me know. Do I call you my ex, or do I call you my boyfriend? Call you a lover, do I call you a friend? Call you the one, or the one that got away? Someone I'll just have to forget. Do I call you?
Guys, the lyrics just hit so hard. Oof. Damn, come, wow. Wow, she's so sincere in the lyrics, really. And the melodies are also working. Like, the melodies sound sad, so they enhance the, or what's the word? Amplify what the lyrics are about.
I call you a friend, call you the one or the one that got away, someone I'll just have to forget. Do I call you every night you're gone? I'll never call you again. Do we have a future? Or should I call it the end? We were a moment, and you were my only true oasis. Now all those oceans are falling down our faces. So if we don't see,
Wow, guys, and look at those metaphors. Wow.
oasis, now all those oceans are falling down our faces. So if we don't see it through, I'm a better me because of you. You were at a crossroad. So baby, let me know. Do I call you my ex or do I call you my boyfriend? Call you a lover, do I call you a friend? Call you the one or the one that got away, someone I'll just have to forget. Do I call you every night you're gone? I'll never call you again. Do we have a future? Or should I call it the end? Should I call it the end? Our love is our friends. Is this as good as it gets? Should I call it the end?
Guys, incredible, just incredible. Yeah, I think because I'm really into darker music and sadder sounding music, something like this, and a breakup theme album, from the beginning had a very high chance of working for me. Like if it was themed like around just positivity and something happy and cheerful and bright, then maybe like the melodies would be complementary and similar, and sound the same way, and I wouldn't really like that much. But here is just wow. So yeah, for me subjectively, just because I really find those melodies, like I feel those melodies when they sound sad or dark. I just actually, experience something when hearing those melodies. So, and because I'm experiencing emotions while listening to music, that's the thing that I like. They really make me. Yeah, I've said this before. Like I've mentioned all of this before. So I think So yeah, this one I really, really enjoyed it as well. Wow, and the lyrics just elevate the experience so much. Wow, she's a great lyricist as well, because I'm pretty sure for most of the songs, if not all the songs, she wrote the lyrics herself. Like she is really an artist, she's not only a singer. She's been kind of writing songs and playing instruments and creating the melodies for those songs for a long time. So yeah, guys. Wow, maybe I'll need another couple-minute break after this one. So in any case, let's continue to the next track. Okay, so another long song and another title that hints at something pretty sad. So too bad for us. Let's begin.
And it crept up on us in the way that it does, and the moment disappeared, and the desert of us, all our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow here. I guess the love does what it that's just too bad for us. Was it all just sleight of hand? Another trick that fate has played on us again. Two heads in this end. I hear you talking, but I just can't understand. Caught in no man's land between the wires, coming under friendly fire. Can't go forward, can't go back again. And it crept up on us in the way that it does. And the moment disappeared. And the desert of us, all our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow here. I guess the love does what it wants. And that's just too bad for us. Flying high with both eyes closed. Almost touched the sun, I guess we got too close. Now I'm
I just right now I was looking for something to say, like for something to point out in the song, just to not keep the reaction silent, but so far it's not really happening naturally. Like yeah, so far unfortunately didn't really find anything to really comment on. So let's continue.
But the music's not as good when you're alone. Caught in no man's land between the wires, coming under friendly fire. Can't go forward, can't go back again. And it crept up on us in the way that it does. And the moment disappeared. And the desert of us, all our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow here. I guess the Lord does what it wants. And that's just too bad for us. We wanna talk, but we don't wanna listen. We play pretend, but we both know it's missing. If love burns too bright, it burns out in a minute. At least that's what I tell myself. We wanna talk, but we don't wanna listen. We play pretend, but we both know it's missing. If love burns too bright, it burns out in a minute. At least that's what I tell myself. And it crept up on us in the way that it does. And the moment disappeared. And the desert of us, all our tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow here.
I like you know, the
Roses don't
what should I call it? Like the choir effect she's recording.
tears turn to dust. Now the roses don't grow.
Like it's not only layering during this part. I think I might be wrong, but there's also like she's just recording this line several times over, and those differences in how she does every take, they are included. Like they're not just taking one line and like toot, 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 multiplying it. There's some delay between certain words, so that's pretty nice.
Here, I guess the Lord does what it wants. And that's just too bad for us.
All right. So yeah, guys, during this one somehow I didn't really feel much. So the melodies didn't quite work for me. And gotta be honest, in terms of the lyrics, there were actually big chunks of the lyrics that I just didn't understand because of how she was pronouncing certain words. I really like several lines. I was like, what was that? So maybe for this specific song I would need to check out the lyrics. But yeah, just purely in terms of how it sounds, this one, yeah, unfortunately didn't really connect to it. Yeah, didn't feel it, didn't even pause that many times during listening. So, but it's okay, it's okay. So let's continue to the next one. Might be the last song, right? So yeah, the final song is called Dance All Night. And yeah, the title sounds kind of hopeful, and it makes sense for the last song to be brighter, you know, given the overall mood of the album. But we'll see how it's actually going to go. Let's find out.
Got out of my bed today, the sunlight was hitting my face, and two little birds came and sat on the edge, and they asked if I'm doing okay. And we talked for a while, sat for a while, and one of them asked me if there's anything I would change, and I didn't know what to say, but I would dance all night, not care about the heartache in my life.
Oh, I like this melody here. I like how the guitar mirrors it.
Wouldn't be so in my head. 3 words every chance that I get. Be spontaneous and better with trust, and say things that I should have said. I will let my feelings lead me late. You be the one to hold me now, and maybe this time you could stay. 'Cause I would dance all night, not care about the heartache in my life.
So yeah, I like that the album finishes on this kind of song, you know, because if we went even deeper at the end, I don't know, it might have been a little too heavy. Forever Young. Of course, I think so many people here thought about their Blackpink song Forever Young. Alright, so this is it, guys, for Dance All Night and for the album. So about this particular song, also didn't quite feel it, unfortunately, but I did enjoy the lyrics, and I like that we're finishing here on the positive note. But yeah, as a song separately, unfortunately don't see myself listening to it in the future. So yeah, guys, This was a great album, even though, you know, the percentage of the songs that I liked wasn't like 90%. It's still, you know, it's like a standard. If I like an album, usually I will enjoy about 50% of the songs. There are very, very few albums where I like more than 50% of the songs. And if we're talking about like no skip albums for me, there's literally 2 of them in the whole history of me listening to music, you know. So yeah, this was a great album for me. Really, really enjoyed it. So I think now I'm just going to refresh some of the titles of the songs just to let you know my faves, although I think you can tell from my reactions. But yeah, just quickly let me do that. So number 1 girl, 3am, Stay a Little Longer, Coffee or Drinks, and call it the, yeah, I think those 5. Yeah, I was trying really hard to like remember the titles right now. I was just looking at the playlist and I was like, okay, this, because the title, every title is kind of long. So those 5, was it right? They were my faves from the album, and I'd say like ultimate favorites are number 1 girl and Stay a Little Longer, I would say. But yeah, the other ones that I mentioned, I enjoyed them a lot too. Maybe, you know, a little less than these 2, but still I really liked them, and I'm definitely going to continue listening to them. And the other ones, I also didn't dislike them. I just felt kind of more neutrally about them. So still, even with the songs that I didn't quite resonate with, it was a pleasant listening experience. So yeah, guys, props to her for being so honest in the album. You know, like some people say that artists' best works, they come out of the most difficult times, you know, out of the most painful heartbreak, out of the most hardships, and in a lot of cases it's actually that way. So on one hand, it's definitely very sad and unfortunate that she had to go through something like that, but on the bright side, you know, she definitely learned a lot from that. She became a stronger person, a better human being, I think, wiser, and also could come up with this album. So yeah, really grateful to her. So happy that she released the album and that it's a long one. You know, it wasn't just a mini album. We had 9 songs. I think we just listened to 9 songs that you know, do not include all the titles that we got the music videos for. So yeah, it's actually over 50%, right? I said 5 songs and there's 9 songs, so over 50%. Wow, that's really impressive. So in any case, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I think this video will end up being around an hour long, but yeah, if you made it till the end, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a turtle emoji in the comments, and I will heart your comment because you made it all the way till the end. And yeah, catch you guys very soon. As always, take care. Keep listening to great music and to amazing albums just like this one, and love.